Hello everyone, I'm Vamsi. I would like to explain about the COVID-19 data analysis. Coming to the introduction of this particular topic, I want to explain like how we all know like how COVID has been impacted. It has been started from China. By the time we have realized it was spread throughout the world and how dangerous it is. And yeah, when it comes to the data set, like we have the statistics of the cases being recorded, the deaths and the record cases across all the countries in the year 2020. And like we have around six attributes to this particular data set, and the data set has been taken from the World Health Organization. Coming to the attributes, we have observation date, like where the data, like the day on the particular date, like how many cases has been recorded, and the province date, like let us take the country has some province and those has been recorded over here, and the country has been recorded. And the last update is on the particular date, like when this update has happened, along with the time has been located on this particular field, and the number of confirmed cases, the deaths, and the record cases. Yeah, and we all know like when we have some data set, when we want to do some analysis on the data set, how important is data cleaning. Like basically, like the first thing we have to do for any data set is we have to remove all the duplicates from the data, which allows us to generate the best results. And this is a major technique which used to be followed by every one of us. So in our data set, like I mean to say, in my data set, like the things like what I have done as part of my data cleaning is I have a last update field like where the time colon has the t field for few records. So this t has been removed and replaced with a space character, and I make sure the format of this particular column is remain same from starting to till end of the data. And along with this, I have NA field province and state attribute column where I have replaced and removed all those NA fields. And along with that, I want to know like how the COVID cases have been reported in the weekends and weekdays. For that, I have added three more columns like observation day, calculation, and day of the week. Using Excel formulas, I have done all those calculations and got my results. So these three things are done as part of my data cleaning, and few more things I have done, but that I'll be explaining in the upcoming slides. Yeah, now coming to data analysis, like the first thing like what I have observed is the cumulative sum of the cases being like observed across the world. And like if you could see the max number of cases reported out of all the updates using the max function, I have developed this, and I have find out the minimum number of cases, maximum number of cases, and the deaths being reported, uh, and the number of record cases using max functions, minimum functions. And like we all know like how wide the Excel is, like, and we got all this like what I have done by using the max minimum functions. And along with this, I have find out the number of cases from the day one till the last day of my data using the range function, and I got the number of cases being reported as part of my data analysis. It's a similar way for both. It's a similar way for both deaths, reports, and record cases and everything. And using VLOOKUP function, I have find out the number of cumulative cases reported in USA, because I like observed after doing this analysis, I found USA has recorded the most number of cases. And I have used VLOOKUP function as well, and I have used heads lookup function to find out the number of cases being recorded in different countries. And the detailed report with the formulas, everything was in the Excel being shared. Yeah. And like I have done a pivot table by taking because like by taking the data, and like to know like how many number of cases being reported on the particular day. So this is the pivot table like which we could observe it over here. Like on 22nd Jan, the sum of deaths is 17, and the sum of confirmed is 555, and sum of record is 28. In the similar fashion, like when we move from one day to the other day, the dates are being reported, and we could observe the same thing over here. And apart from this, like I have observed the trend line, like how and apart from this, I have observed how like which countries has affected more. And yeah, this is the list. When we see like US comes first in place, then later UK, followed by Spain, then South Africa, Russia, and all. This is the top 20 countries like which are being affected as part of a COVID in the year 2020. and I have added a filter for this. Like if we required to the filter, we can change and make it as minimum, and we'll be getting the minimum. I mean to say the least 20 countries which are being affected by COVID as well. And as I said in the starting itself, like I have done added three more columns to the data, like what we have done, like what we are having in that, like we have observation day, calculation, and day of the week. So in the observation day, on the particular on which particular day the case has been reported, further the column has been created, and using some Excel calculations to know like whether it is weekday or normal day. I have done a calculation field followed by the day of the week to find whether it is normal day and weekday. Using this analysis, I found how many cases are being reported as part of the normal day and how many cases are being reported as part of the weekday. And we all know like we might think like on normal days the cases would be low and the weekends the cases reported will be high. But when I do after doing analysis, I found like the number of cases being reported on weekends are less when compared to the cases which are being reported on the normal days. This is the result of those cases, and even when it comes to deaths and the records are the same when compared to the weekends and the normal days. And I have created one more pivot chart to observe the number of cases being reported day wise, starting from Sunday till the Saturday of the complete week. So these are the cases being reported. If you could see on Sunday, the number of cases reported are indicated in blue and followed by orange, gray, and all. So this gives us like on this particular, like on which particular day the most number of cases are being recorded. So when we see the most number of cases are being recorded is on the Sunday. I mean, yeah, on the Sunday. I mean to say the cumulative cases when it comes to deaths. And like I have observed a trend line, like from the starting day, which is 22nd John of from my records till 2nd December, I have drawn a trend line for some of the confirmed cases. Here I could observe like from the month of June till August, there was a steep increase in the line of the number of cases being reported every day. But after when we could observe the number of cases are being bit sloppy when compared to the starting. And like when it comes to the descriptive statistics, the mean number of cases being reported for each day is around 44,052, and when coming to the median it is 44,057. And along with this, I have counted like I have from this we'll get to know like how many times the data has been updated for all the countries, which is 1,72,480 rows, like where the data has been updated. To further analyze on this COVID data, I have created a regression analysis. Here I was sharing at a high level, but in future to extend this project and to extend this research, I would be using this regression analysis as well, and this data would be useful during that time. Yeah, now it's conclusion. We have observed like when we see the top 20 countries, most of the countries are highly populated and their economy is too good, and the man, I mean to say the way of lifestyle, everything is a bit above the par level. But even we have observed those countries has been affected by COVID to the greater extent. And as I said before, when you see the trend line, we got to know like till the month of August, the number of cases being reported has been increased to the greater extent day by day. But when we see after August, there was a slight decrease in the number of cases being recorded after August. And from the data analysis, like what we have done, I have observed from my side, like US has recorded the highest number of cases when compared to all the countries in the world. And it is also observed that the number of cases being recorded in the weekends are less when compared to the number of cases being recorded on weekends. Thank you.